What's up, everybody? This is Tactical Bearded Dad, and we are here today with the Jacob Gray Black. We are going to be doing a quick little unboxing, going over it, showing it to you, and then I will be also posting the range footage video. So make sure to stay tuned for it, but we're going to get right into it. So it's going to come to you in a box like this. It's got the TWC Black on it. It's got a little silhouette, Jacob Gray Black on there. Got your label. So once you open it up, you've got your bag. So get that box out the way. So you're going to get the bag with it. It's got their logo, nice little strip to where you could put patches or anything like that you want to on it. So very nice zippers. I like that they even took a little bit of time making sure that the straps are nice. Open it up. This is normally where the pistol would be. This is a Velcroed piece to where you can move it around, change it however you want to. I like how it's even got like a little diagram right here of how it should sit. So then you're going to come over here and you got your packet of stuff. You've got the little area inside. It does come with two 17 round mags. They are checkmate mags, but these things do just fine. So you've got it, and it's got a little section inside for, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more mags, or 6 mags total. So you have it, and then you can zip it up and keep those separate. Then we're going to get into it. So something that is really cool about the Jacob Gray is their Optic system. So it comes with a ton of stuff for the optics. We're going to kind of go over it with you real quick. So first you're going to get the brass that was shot with it, that it was passed, signature, everything like that when it was done. You get a little card with it. I'm guessing that has something to do with the warranty part of it. All this is Optic stuff. Then you've got your manual, which again, most of us just kind of toss that to the side. But this is where it gets interesting. As you can see, there is a lot that you get with their Optic system. I have already put the RMR plate on mine. So just so you can see the irons, this is it. And you can see how deep it sits, which that is something that I really like, because it allows with the front sight and the rear sight that comes on them, you get a co-witness sight. But you get a DPP plate, you get the RMSC plate, you get an acro plate, and then you get all the screws that come with it. There's a bunch of different screws. They are all labeled by what they are, and you got to make sure you're looking at this like FH, BH, FHB. But this little card right here is very important. This one right here, what it does is it tells you what fasteners to use, what optic footprint it is, different brands and models that will work with it. But you want to make sure that you kind of keep this, because it tells you what screws to use with what fastener to use to fasten the plate down. And what is really neat about this is it uses the little T-nuts. So like this is the RMSC. These are the two that would go into your into the Jacob Gray. But as you can see, it's got the little cutouts for the T-nuts. You would put those in, put it on, and you're able to get a very nice secure optic with that. Most of them already have a little bit of thread locker on them. These are the little T-nuts that I'm talking about. But very important that you make sure that you look at this sheet or little card, because it gives you all the information that you need. So now that we're done with that, we will go over the Jacob Gray itself. I have, like I said, I've already put the RMR optic plate on it, and I've got an SRO on there. And if you've seen any of my pictures or anything like that, I've got the HoloSun PID on it as well. Feel like it just looks really good on it. But this is the Jacob Gray Black. Got a nice little stand that I had made for it. But here you go. So some of the upgrades that was done to it compared to the older model. And I will be honest with you, I was not a fan of the older model. I got the older model and I pretty much got rid of it almost immediately. I just didn't like it. The grip was really slick. I didn't like the grip in general, the design of it. I know that they were, from my understanding, they were using MIM parts. There was just a lot that I didn't like about it. But with this new one, you get an upgraded grip. Let me take this off real quick. But you get an upgraded grip with upgraded not only design, but it also has a upgraded design on the grip itself. So you get the updated texture and everything on it, and then you get the updated style that it is. A nice Picatinny mount that works with a lot of lights. I've tried an X300, I've tried a TLR1 and the PID. I like the PID the most. There is also not loaded, no ammo here, anything like that. But they changed out the trigger on it. Similar to the original one, but they did the cutout in it. I like that a little bit more than the other one. I just feel like it gives it a little bit better look to it. The serrations are a little bit deeper to me, it feels like. The internals are better. The trigger on it just is a lot nicer. I will show you that real quick, but that is your take up. I mean, you're basically on the wall. There you go. Your reset. And again, wall, reset. And I have checked this multiple times with my little handy dandy Wheeler trigger pull, which again, I know this is not the greatest trigger pull there is, but it does what I need it to. But it is hitting at right at 4 pounds every single time. So not bad at all. So liking it, but right at about 4 pounds. Well, that was a little bit lower. Might have happened when I hit it, but you get the nice front tritium sight. That is the XS sights. Again, as you can see with this optic plate, sits extremely low on it, which allows you to be able to co-witness your sights. So I like that a lot. The play in it, I mean, there is like no play at all. Extremely tight. This has also got the toolless guide rod, which I like. You've got the flush and reverse crown barrel. You've got the reverse keyed plug. So, I mean, it was like they listened to what people were saying when the original one came out, and they said, okay, let's go ahead and fix everything. So I really like that. I like that it sounds and seems like they listened to their customers that were talking about what they really wanted to see better, and that's what they did. And now, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but that Covert one is pretty nice as well. Covert's got a ported model that is out. They've also got a ported model with a gold barrel. So, which, I mean, you know, when Covert does stuff, it's always pretty sweet. But to get back to this, they did change it out. It did say TWC 9. Now it says TWC Black. I like that. I kind of wish it just said black, almost in a way. But I get it. It's got the Jacob Gray logo on this side. The hammer is different. The other hammer was, from what I remember, it was like real bulky, chunky looking. And I just didn't like it. The back strap on it does very nicely. It sits pretty flush with it. The grip on this one has a slight gap through it, but it's not bad at all. So happy with it as well. But I gotta say, I am pretty impressed with this. The only thing that I will say I do not like about this one, which I have heard that they are trying to do something, come out with something else, or I'm not sure, but I'm not a big fan of the safeties. The safeties are very small for me. Just when I'm doing it, I miss them a lot. When I'm trying to actuate them, it's just my thumb doesn't hit them, and it's more me than anything because of other ones that I'm used to are a lot bigger. So that is probably my only gripe about this one right now. I did take this one to the range, and you will see some footage of it, but was really nice. It does have a little flared magwell on it. They even did some of the design down here at the bottom. But like I said, I'm highly impressed with the new model. So Jacob Gray, great job. I like that they didn't really kind of skimp out on a lot of stuff like a lot of companies do when they come out with a different model. They just change a little bit of something and that's it. With Jacob Gray Black, they changed a lot, and it was a lot for the better. So I am digging it. These are, I want to say they're like $28.99, $29.99, something like that. I can't remember exactly. But you're getting a lot with it. So really impressed. I like the presentation that you get with the purchase, how it is in the bag, it's in the box, it comes with the 2 mags. You get all the different optic plates. With a lot of companies, you're spending that same amount, but you don't get optic plates. It will come in like a cheap little $20 bag or something. It will only come with 1 mag. You know, there's just all these different things that doesn't happen, where with this Jacob Gray Black, they really kind of just did everything and said, you know, we're going to try to give the best presentation with it. We're going to try to give the best options with it and go from there. So really happy with it. Doesn't get caught or anything like that. Very smooth. Like I said, it doesn't have much movement. There's a little bit of movement up here in the front, which you're going to get that. But I don't really have any. There is a slight amount side to side, but that's me forcing it. And again, not really anything back here in the back. So hope you liked it. Hope it kind of gave you a little bit more information about the Jacob Gray Black. I know there's a lot of videos already out there about it, but just wanted to kind of give it to you since I did just get this one. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you check back to see the range footage, and hope to see you at the range one day.